All right, people, welcome back. I am Dave, and this is The Radical Independent. If you're a Tulsi-crat, if you're a Bernie-crat, if you're a nobody-crat, you found the right channel, maybe. If you're a Green Party person, somebody asked me the other day, Dave, are you giving up on Tulsi? Because I posted something about Howie Hawkins. No, but Howie Hawkins has views that are in line with a lot of the things that I've begun to believe are true. So, I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm led to do. Anyway, good news for Tulsi Gabbard in Iowa. A new poll actually puts her at number 6 among all of the candidates. You would think that might be enough to get Tulsi Gabbard into the next DNC debate. My buddy Colin Tiernan, who is Colin? Colin Tiernan is Tulsi Gabbard's press assistant. He's got some cool hashtags here. No more wars. Looks like a younger guy. I mean, this is a young campaign, which is really important. Because we need youth, excitement, and energy. And right now, if you're a Bernie fan, I love Bernie. But they're going to make the case that, he might be too old to be president. He's been around forever, yada, yada, yada. I know he's got more energy than people half his age and so forth, and I get that. But Tulsi Gabbard, smart, beautiful, articulate Tulsi Gabbard. So she's packing him in at the town halls, but more importantly, Colin tweets out that her momentum is building and she's rising in the polls. And they did a civic survey of 1,333 registered voters. And Tulsi Gabbard finished in 6th place. Hey, DNC. DNC. Is this thing on? Okay. DNC. How is it that she's not on the debate stage? Now, this question needs to be asked over and over again. And I'm thinking, I know Tulsi took on Google after, she had this really successful debate. It's almost like, okay, she said enough. Now we're going to channel this momentum somewhere else. The people, a true grassroots movement, not the Elizabeth Warren AstroTurf movement that we're currently seeing out there. The only 2 grassroots candidates, well, there's 3 of them, maybe 4. There's Tulsi, Bernie, Andrew Yang, no question, grassroots, and Marianne Williamson probably. Okay? Bill de Blasio dropped out today, by the way. Horrible mayor, corporatist, tribalist, Russian collusion hoaxer. Bye-bye. All right? Look, Tulsi Gabbard can actually get on a stage with 5 other people right now, and she would have the clearest, loudest voice on the stage. Her and Bernie Sanders. Okay? And this would really worry the mainstream press, though, because you'd have Tulsi and Bernie, and some of them believe that Elizabeth Warren is, at least the conservatives think Elizabeth Warren is really progressive. She's not. She really isn't. And she would be the worst candidate to go up against Donald Trump. Tulsi Gabbard would be the best candidate to go up against Trump. Tulsi Gabbard has called Donald Trump names recently, or at least called him out on his behavior regarding Saudi Arabia and Iran. This is the kind of president we need. So, 1,333 registered voters, and she comes in at number 6. So, DNC, again, last time, quick video here. Why aren't you responding to these polls? Okay, I'm tired of hearing about the sanctioned polls, the DNC-approved polls. It's hogwash. It's complete nonsense, and it's making you look silly. People wonder why I'm looking into the Green Party, because if the DNC effectively blocked Bernie the last time, and there's more and more evidence that comes out all the time about that. I wish Bernie would bring it up, but Bernie's trying to walk this line. And now he's being, he's being usurped a little bit by the media coverage of the amazing, phenomenal campaign of Elizabeth Warren. But if the DNC remains the corrupt organization that it is, led by Tom Perez, there has to be some sort of legal ramifications. Okay? They're just like the way Tulsi took on Google. The same thing needs to happen to the DNC. It's just a bloated corporation that is going to bathe in special interest money. And whoever the nominee for the party is, the problem for Tulsi Gabbard, if she became the nominee, is that the DNC would be fundraising using very questionable means, probably without her consent. And that's why I'm looking at the Green Party. And yeah, it's a long-term thing. Look, I'm not a young dude anymore. I'd like to say I'm young, but I'm not. And 20 or 30 years from now is probably when a party like that can finally take on the two-party establishment. But we've got to do this for our kids and our grandkids. So this is why I'm in this. I'm in this because I believe that Tulsi Gabbard is the best candidate in my lifetime. And I believe that she could defeat Donald Trump and our country would be healed. It would be unified in a way that hasn't happened in, I don't know, decades, really. I can't remember a unifying president. I can remember when people weren't so partisan, but we need somebody that's beyond that now, and Tulsi Gabbard represents that sort of thinking. So, Cullen, hey, thanks for the follow, buddy. So I got Tulsi's press assistant following me on Twitter, which is a really good sign because he's probably watching my videos. So, Cullen, make sure you say hi to Tulsi for myself and for everybody who watches The Radical Independent. I'd love to attend an event. I'm down here in Florida. Unfortunately, nobody is really coming to Southwest Florida since I live probably in the most conservative place in the state. But who knows? Maybe someday. Maybe in the general election when Tulsi's taking on Trump and they're crisscrossing the state because Florida will be up for grabs if Tulsi is the nominee. Whereas if Warren is the nominee, Florida's going to go to Trump again. So just throwing that in there. All right. See y'all soon.